What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Game week 26 is literally tomorrow, so I figured why not reveal what my team selection is going to be. And as you saw from the thumbnail, I haven't activated it yet, but there's a strong possibility I am going to be triple captaining this game week, and I'll reveal who that is a little bit later in the video. But before that, I'm going to reveal obviously what happened in game week 25 before I show you what I'm going to do in 26, where I've got one free transfer, and I am going to make it. I'm 90% sure I'm going to make it. I'll reveal who that will be later on again in the video. But before that, let's talk about game week 25. I will say briefly, game week 24 was pretty good for me. Got 78 points, nice green arrow. But game week 25, not so good. Although I got 63 points, which is all right. Unfortunately, I got a red arrow. Not like any of you care, but for me, annoyingly, I still got a red arrow after all that. I made two transfers for the previous game week, so I've brought in Saliba and Anderson. I've took out Virgil van Dijk and Gravenberch, so the Liverpool lot are gone. I've only got Ekitike left. And yeah, I like to think that the decision was right in the long term, and this game week as well, to be fair, if you work it out. But anyway, quickly go through it. So Kelleher only got 1 point. Should have had Petrovic in goal. We got 3. It was a bit disappointing against Brentford. I mean, defensively disappointing against Newcastle, even though, they did win. And obviously Petrovic got the 3 points against Villa. It was one of those. Only 2 points in it, I guess. 3 at the back I went for, obviously. So Saliba came into my team. 7 points. I'll take that. But little bonus point with defensive contributions. Take that all day. Although I did get a yellow card, which is a bit annoying. Michael Keane, 4 points there. I'll take that. Again, defensive contributions for that. I mean, I'm happy that he started this fair, because I do get worried now. And then Matthias Nunes got an assist in that game against Liverpool last night. Happy days there. So 5 points from him. And obviously on the bench, Heaven don't play anymore. Van der Ven only got 1 point, so worked out for me there. Midfield-wise, Bruno's captain. 20 points from him. Got lucky, really, because he scored towards the end against Spurs. Declan Rice got 5 points. Not too bad. Clean sheet. Defensive contributions there. Same with Anderson, got defensive contributions. Disappointed with Enzo Fernandez. Wolves, you always expect points. Didn't happen. And Harry Wilson, he blanked for me as well, which was a bit disappointing as well. But my front two was Haaland and Bowen. Bowen, nothing from him. Well, I kind of expected a bit more there. And Haaland, I mean, he got 11 points, right? So whoever captain got 22. So he got more than Fernandes. How the hell did he get 3 bonus points? He was shocking in that game. Scored the penalty, obviously. Nothing. He gave nothing all games. The fact that he got 3, it's just scandalous, really. But yeah, 63 points, red arrow. Let's move on quickly and go on to game week 26. So goalkeepers then quickly, and switching it up this week for obvious reason. Kelleher's got Arsenal at home, although Neymar lucky now will save a penalty and get a load of points. I'm going for the easier fixture with Petrovic. He's got Everton away. Say easy. He ain't getting a clean sheet either. So it's not going to be a good game week for my goalkeepers. With the defenders then, it's going to be a back 3 yet again. And it's going to be the same back 3 that it was for the previous game week. So Van der Ven staying on the bench. Newcastle at home. Not the worst fixture. It's really a toss-up between him and Michael Keane, but I'm going to start Michael Keane, who's got Bournemouth at home. Nunes has got Fulham at home, and double game week Saliba makes perfect sense there. I would love to have another defender from Arsenal for this game week, but I haven't got enough funds anywhere, and I've only got 1 free transfer, so it could be messy just to get another defender. The closest one I can get is Calafiore. Swap in for Nunes, possibly, because he's the highest valued defender I've got. But the problem is, Calafiore, will he start both games? I'm not 100% sure, so that's a bit of a pain in the neck. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to stick with the 1 Arsenal defender in this game week. But either way, the 3 I've got starting, it's not the worst in the world. Slight formation change this week. Then Harry Wilson is dropping to the bench, which means I've only got 4-man midfield. Obviously, he's got Man City away. No brainer really there. So that means Anderson starts for me. He's got Wolves at home. Nice fixture, but the problem is he usually gets his points from defensive contributions. Not seeing much of that against Wolves, to be honest, at home, but we'll see. Enzo at home to Leeds, nice fixture there. Declan Rice, double game week, happy days there. Really happy about that one. And Bruno away to West Ham. Can they get 5-game winning streak? We'll see. Fingers crossed there. Overall, decent midfield, to be fair. Good fixtures all around. Would I have another Arsenal midfield? The problem is, who would you go for? Because they've got that many players that are like in and out at the minute due to injury. He's going to want to rotate them, to be honest. I can't decide on what. Odegaard's not going to be fit. Will he be fit? He might be fit. But he's been shocking anyway. Saka, you can't guarantee he's going to be playing, so he's out. Martinelli in and out team. Trossard, He went off against Sunderland, so that could be Martinelli's position. So that is something I could think of. At the minute, he is not who I'm thinking about bringing into this game week. But yeah, so far that is how my midfield is currently looking. Finally, then, that leads me to the strikers. There's going to be a front of three this week. Ekitike comes back into the team. Sunderland away, though, it's not a good fixture because Sunderland have done well this season at home. So I'm not confident, but I'm going to keep him anyway for this game week, which kind of doesn't make sense, really, because I should really take him out thinking about it. I'm second guessing myself here. So at the minute, Ekitike is out. Don't be surprised if he's not when you look at what I've decided to do in next week's video. Haaland's obviously going to be starting for me at home to Fulham. Easy fixture there for him. Got United at home. So as I'm saying this now, Bowen I was confident was going to be out my team, but it could be Ekitike thinking about it. Not decided just yet, but at the minute, because United are doing all right, but they do leak in goals still. So we'll see. But at the minute, Bowen's got United at home. Matter of fact, his fixtures are not very good at all, to be honest. So he could be out of my team past this game week. We'll see. But at the minute, that is what I'm thinking. Bowen's come out and to bring in a player to replace him. So this is how the team is squared up to look for game week 26. There is a change that I am thinking about doing, taking out Bowen and bringing in Kai Havertz. Now, the problem is minutes. Now, Kai Havertz has only just come back from injury. Now, he has started the last two games, but he's come up after 60 minutes. And then you got Gyökeres. This is the issue I've got. He scored 3 goals in 2 games. Now, he hasn't started, but he scored 3 goals in 2 games. So will he start against Brentford away? That is the headache I've got. But to do that, the only way it could work out I could have them. Well, I can't have them both, obviously, but I could take Ekitike out instead of Bowen, and then bring in Gyökeres instead of Kai Havertz. That is a possibility right now. The thing is, I just like Kai Havertz instead. I think he is more of a gamble, but I just prefer Kai Havertz to Gyökeres. Although Gyökeres, like I just said, he scored. So is this the prime time to get him in instead of getting Kai Havertz? That's a real pain in the backside. But anyway, 3-5-2, 3-5, 3-4, 3-4-3 formation is what I'm going to be going for. That's for sure. The triple captaincy as well. I've not even spoken about that. You can see it on screen anyway. It is going to be Saliba if I go for it. I haven't locked it in just yet, but that is what I'm thinking about doing. Arsenal's defence is unreal this season. It really is. They've barely conceded any goals. They have been quality all season. The defence is fully fit, all 4 of them. It just makes sense. Brentford away, Wolves away. The only downside is they're both away, but let's face it, Arsenal quality this season. It's not an attacker. It is something different for me. Usually I do go for an attacker, but you know what? If he gets 2 clean sheets out both games, that's 12 points in 2 games. Triple that up, you're looking at 36 points. I'll take that, to be honest, because at the start of the season, I think I went Haaland, he got me 6 points. Not great. So that is what I'm thinking of going for there. So Saliba, if I go for the triple captain, it is going to be him. I've just got the headache for now. I've got 1 free transfer. Do I take Ekitike out for Gyökeres or take Bowen out and get Kai Havertz? That is going to be a headache. Let me know what you guys think. Which one should I get? Should I get Kai Havertz or should I get Ekitike? Not Ekitike, Gyökeres, sorry. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys are doing for this game week. You know, are you triple captaining? What are you guys doing? Who are you bringing in for game week 26? Let me know. And before you guys go, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.